What's up, kings and queens? Queen Tajay here, and I am back with another video, of course. And today I will be doing a nude acrylic full set with a neon colored outline. And if I remember, of course, I will link everything below. I've already prepped her nails. Now I'm going in with my dehydrator and primer, and I'm going to make sure I prime twice. She is a nail braider, so I did take a little minute to prep her nails before recording. She had a lot of protein on her nails, which can cause lifting and so on and so forth. So I made sure to do that. And I'm also going to be using Young Nails nude color, which is called pink. The best nude I have ever used. It lays like butter. I was able to shape the client's nails so much to the point where I barely had any fouling. Like, normally I say that and I foul for a minute, but I literally did not have to foul as much. So definitely invest in this nude color from Young Nails, and again, that color is called pink. So once I'm done priming her nails, I'm going to go straight in with that acrylic, and you will see exactly what I was talking about. So now I'm going to apply that nude color, again bouncing my brush up and down so that bead can go onto the nail. I'm then going to pat it all the way down. If it gets a little stiff because the temperature in my workspace or in my office, I'm then going to apply more monomer to help me glide it down. So for the first bead, I try to put it about in the middle of the nail and pat it down. Making sure I keep that shape by patting the sides as much as possible. Then I'm going to go in with another medium to small bead, pat that to each side, but only for the second bead. I'm then going to blend it into the first bead, and that's when you can see where I kind of brush it off. Well, not off, but brush it downward so it can blend with the first bead. And the same thing for the third bead. Now, I do believe that you can use as many beads of acrylic as you would like, but if you minimize it, it will definitely help you with your time. And of course, once I put that third bead, I'm then going to make sure that I like what I see. If I don't see what I would like, I will then go in with the smaller beads to make sure that I'm covering the side walls, and I'm going to do that with every nail. So again, first bead, patting it off so it can go into the nail. And then patting all the way down to my client's free edge. Putting more monomer on my brush so that it helps me wetten the acrylic and it doesn't get stuck in one place. Once I get to the free edge, I'm going to make sure that it is shaped. And then for the second bead, I'm then going to go in. I'm going to bounce that up and down so it can come off. Pat it to sidewall, which is the side of your nails, and then I'm going to brush it down once I like what I see. Okay. Also making sure I keep that shape as much as possible. If I see a, gray area, not a gray area, but a part of the nail that isn't covered, I then go back in with a smaller bead. And for the third bead, I put it close to the cuticle area, but of course not on it. I'm going to pat it to sidewall, make sure I do not touch my client's skin. If I do, I'll wipe it off immediately. And then I'm pretty much done. So I'm going to do that for the rest of the nails here, and I will be back a little later in the video. And now that I'm done with that first hand, I'm going to repeat all of the steps all over again. Again, doing my dehydrator and primer, I'm going to prime at least twice, and then I'm going to get started from there on out. So my second bead was a little too small, so it didn't go sidewall to sidewall. But again, you can always correct that by getting smaller beads and putting them to the side, letting them sit for a few seconds, and then blending it into the rest of the nail. But you definitely want to try to get the right size bead that you want. Again, that just eliminates timing. If you have to continuously go back in with several beads, that's all going to add up eventually. So, and then I believe, well, this is the last fingernail that I had to do, but I believe that my brush was dirty at this point, which is why it's important to actually take time to clean your brush. But sometimes we forget and just wipe it instead of actually cleaning it between each nail. So just be mindful of that. I'm then going to go in and start filing and shaping, doing the same technique that I always do. I go to my side walls first, make sure they are straight. I do the free edge, and then I go over the top and make sure everything is smooth enough so that gel polish or that gel top coat do not tell on us. If you have bumps and dips in your in your nail, you would definitely be able to see that once you try to apply anything on top of that acrylic. So just make sure you take time out to actually smooth out your nail and make sure that shape is just as good as well. Now I'm going to go in with my comb bit. I know you all haven't seen this in a while, but I'm just going to go in and seal up her cuticles, making sure it's flush with her natural nail. Also making sure that no acrylic is on her skin. Again, acrylic on your skin can cause lifting, and of course we do not want that. Also because she hasn't had her nails done in so long, and again, she is a braider, so you just want to take extra steps to make sure that she doesn't experience lifting, and if she does, it's not within the first week, or maybe the first week and a half, depending on how busy she is. So yeah, once I do that, switch hands and do the same process. So I edited out me shaping the other hand, but it was literally the same process. I'm then going in with some alcohol in removing all the dust from her nail plate, and I'm going to go in with my gel polish from Igel and outline all of her nails. So for the gel polish, I just put dots of the gel polish on back of one of my plastic flower containers, and then I'm just going to go in with a regular brush. I believe this is actually from Poochie's. Yeah, no? I think this one is from Amazon. So I got this brush from Amazon, and if I can find it, I would definitely put it below. But I'm then going to outline all of her nails with one of these colors that I have here. And in between switching the colors, I am going to be cleaning my brush so I don't mix the colors together. I also do want to say that I will be back in the camera very soon, but it's just this pinky was out of the camera, so my apologies for that. Also, between each nail or every 2 nails, I will be curing it for 10 seconds. That way my gel polish doesn't move and smear everywhere or make me lose the shape of the nail. So I just want to put that out, but I will be editing that part out for the most part because it's a lot of curing in between every nail or 2. So once I'm done outlining the thumbnail, I'm then going to cure all 5 of the fingernails for 60 seconds, making sure everything cures evenly. And then I'm going to go straight to the next hand and do the same thing, same method. As I'm flash curing this hand, I'm going to pull the other hand out and I'm going to top coat it with my C-Tones non-wipe gel top coat. Once that other hand is finished curing, I'm going to apply this one into the lamp and cure it for 30 seconds. After that, I am done. I'm then going to let it sit for about 5 to 10 seconds, let the top coat cure for a second and cool down. And then I'm going to apply my cuticle oil. Now I'm going to apply my cuticle oil and rub that in very evenly, and then I'm going to take my beautiful pictures. So thank you, kings and queens, for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you know when I post. And make sure you shop SadidiCityNails.com.